Tracking some storms for you this morning. None of these are severe. Let me be clear about that, but there are some stronger storms that are going to pack a punch in the sense that they're going to bring some heavy rain. We're going to see quite a bit of lightning with these, and there could be some small hail mixed in here. I think mainly north of San Antonio. So there's the line right there. We have one line that extends all the way back to Brackettville, and you can kind of see the outflow boundary right there. That's going to be pushing south. It's right along that boundary. We'll probably see a little bit more development, Uvalde, Sabinal, out towards Hondo. But the heaviest of the storms are north of Bandera, along I-10 around Bernie. Bernie getting some very good heavy rain right now, and a lot of lightning. And again, don't be surprised if there's a little bit of small hail mixed in there too. There's also the threat for some gusty winds with this activity, up to 60 miles per hour. We've seen a few reports of some pretty strong winds as these lines move through. There is a severe thunderstorm watch in effect. Basically, hill country north of San Antonio. This goes until 1 p.m. this afternoon. So this is going to be sort of a first half of the day thing. And then once we get later into today, we'll lose some of these storms, and the sun may actually pop out a little bit later. But let's go back with the radar here and take a look at some of our products. And here's the big picture. Look at all the lightning with this. This is pretty impressive. Up and down 281 here, north of Blanco is where the lightning is really showing up there. A lot of lightning strikes. And this stretches again back down towards Bandera. Pretty nice storm starting to move into Bandera at this hour. And this whole line, by the way, is moving east at about 30 miles per hour. And it's right on that leading edge where you're going to see the very gusty winds. So if you live in New Braunfels, San Marcos, up towards the Austin area, this is where this line is moving. That's an area that we'll see the winds next. But let's zoom in here on San Antonio and on the northwest side. It's basically extreme northwestern Bexar County here. There's Bernie right there, and you can see all the lightning around Bernie and the very heavy rain. Leon Springs just getting some light rain, and some of those showers now moving in around Stone Oak. I think it's northern San Antonio that's going to see some of these storms really at the end of the day as this line moves through. And then further north and west, Comfort, Sisterdale, Candelia, all getting very heavy rain. We do have to start worrying about the threat for a little bit of flooding in spots. So far, flooding has not been a big problem just because these are moving so quickly. But with the heavy rain still coming down, there could certainly be some minor flooding along I-10 and then back up into the hill country. And we've also got our hail product here. And where you see these blue colors, that could be up to 1-inch size hail. That would constitute a severe thunderstorm warning. Currently, we do not have a warning for this storm, but north of Sisterdale, there could be some hail showing up. Most of this is going to be small hail, but there could be some slightly larger stones. Again, at the end of the day, this is going to be a wind event, I think, and a very heavy rain event. Back out to the big picture here. I mentioned our western counties still could get a little bit of rain out of this. It's a little more scattered, though, back behind the main line of storms. And that severe thunderstorm watch goes until 1 p.m. today. North of San Antonio. San Antonio is probably just going to get grazed by this. We don't have any warnings at the moment, but we're going to be here to keep you updated. Should there be any warnings, we're going to have more on KSAT News at noon as well, and we'll keep you posted online on KSAT.com, also on our KSAT weather app.